guys, I'm Sam.
I'm Jody.
Welcome back to our channel, Razor Focused. We're so glad that you've joined us today. And what are we doing today, Jody?
We are finishing up the install of the MICTUNIng light bar that we unboxed a while ago.
Yes, we finally got our garage where we can function in it. So we're going to go ahead and install this. And we're going to install this one just like the instructions, using the harness, using the connections. So we're going to do it just directly to the battery using the relays and the wiring harness that comes with it. So we've taken our roof off and we're just going to install it right where it's at. So let's get started. All right, guys, this is kind of what it's going to look like hopefully when we're all said and done. I've got it clamped on here with some vice grips, and we've got the L brackets already installed, really quick to do. And I'm going to just mark the holes here so I can see where to drill. They're not exactly lined up with the Polaris mount.
I think Polaris does that on purpose.
Yeah, it's not. This is a 32-inch light, so it should. I think it's pretty well standard, so there should be some 32-inch holes, would be my guess. But the holes are 32-inch, but the brackets are not exactly. This is one of those. So let's take a look here. A little warm today, so having trouble getting in and out. But the harness is already on it. And we're going to connect to that harness and connect to the battery. So let's go ahead and drill some holes. Okay guys, so I'm going to use one of my little handy dandy magnetic trays to hopefully not get shavings everywhere. And let's see if I can drill that. And I'm a little short, so I am getting some of the shavings, but all right, one hole down.
Woohoo!
Let's go to the other side and get the other one. And it did collect some of the shavings.
Woohoo!
So just thought I'd try something different. Maybe you guys have a better idea so we don't get metal shavings everywhere. And again, I'm just taking my time here. That's a little warm. Oh, sorry about that phone drop there. A little metal shaving hit Miss Jody, but she's okay. And let's keep going. All right, everyone, it's time to see if we can get this bad boy attached here. So hand it on over, Jody.
Woohoo! Here it comes.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hand you one of those.
See if I can get it lined up. It's difficult at this angle to see.
There you go. And now I'm going to put a washer, a lock washer.
And the kit came with all these, correct?
Yes, this came with everything, and that's why we're installing it just like it comes. And so everyone can see. You can put this on anything. You can put it on a pickup truck. You can put it on a
Jeep.
A Jeep. You can put it anywhere you have a battery. You can put it on. Preferably, you'd want an alternator.
So you could do a lawnmower race with it.
A what?
Lawnmower race with it?
A lawnmower race. I guess you could put a lawnmower on.
What's a joke?
I didn't get lawnmower race. Sorry.
Lawnmower racing. Hillbilly lawnmower racing.
Oh, I guess
Come
you
on.
could do lawnmower racing with at night if you wanted to. You'd probably need a bigger alternator. I was confused.
He doesn't always speak hillbilly.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm typically confused. So, okay, so now I'm just going to tighten this down, and this is, of course, it comes with an Allen wrench. It does not come with a 10 millimeter. So you'll have to use your own 10 millimeter socket, which I would say I know everybody has, but 10 millimeter seems to be the one that everybody loses.
It always disappears.
Okay, so that's good and tight.
Back up.
And I'll go over here and tighten this one. That looks good though, Jody.
I like it. From back here, it looks really good.
Now we've not adjusted the angle. We're gonna wait till it gets dark for that part, for that review.
I'm kind of excited to see it has color changing options and like a remote option.
Yes, it has the app.
I was like, I thought it had an app option. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I want to see how it works in the app. Okay, so cool. That's installed. That looks really neat. Now let's do the wiring. All right, so the battery is under the driver's seat. So we got the seat out, tab in the back. I love this feature. We keep our razor clean by taking those out. And if you look at the battery, Jody, you'll see there's the, let's see what we got here. A little bit of,
No corrosion.
oh, I think that's dirt from when we went to,
Oh,
yeah, that's dirt. We just didn't finish washing that area. So, but negative, positive, that's where we're going to connect to. We have our winch connections to that already. But we're going to connect right to that and get this light going.
Woohoo!
So the wiring harness comes all together and it's already all assembled. Just a easy, let's throw that on the floor there. Looks like there's plenty of cable. A little tangled up here. We'll get it untangled and see what we have here. So we have a fuse. This obviously goes to the positive and negative. It is a fused wiring harness. And we have, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this without doing the good old winding process here. But there is a switch, so you can run that switch through your dashboard. This goes to the lamp, and this goes to, it says 2 box. So that's the control box. So let's go ahead and get this harness on. We're going to zip tie it to the frame and get moving. All right, guys, so now we're going to connect this to the battery. And as we connect this to the battery, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of our journey and our adventure. And we're trying to bring you guys into our lives and that you get to see who we are. And you know what we found by doing this, just like you in life, there are haters. And my daughter used to say, haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potate. And you know, that's so true. There are people that watch us just to hate us and always trying to find fault. And there are people in your lives that are always trying to find fault. They're always trying to find something wrong. And you know what we've learned? We've learned that those people are just bitter, jealous, ungrateful, unthankful people. The Bible says in Thessalonians that for us to know the will of God, that we should give thanks in everything. And that is the will of God, to be thankful. So I hope that you're thankful. I hope that you don't let the haters bother you in life. I hope that you, as Jody says, that you heal and you move on and let that be the best, what's that you say, the best
Revenge.
Revenge.
Just to live a life.
The best revenge is just to live your life. And haters going to hate, potatoes going to potate. So thank you for watching and being part of this. So we're going to connect our negative here. And if you're watching just to find fault, hey, I hope you enjoy the show. And now we're going to go to the positive here. And again, we're doing it just like the instructions. We're not using the bus bar. We're not using any of that. We're just putting this in.
And again, this is a MICTUNING light. Comes with all the things you see us using. We're doing it exactly as...
Except for the razor, except for the tools. Sorry.
Oh, well, yeah. That was...
I just had to say that, just joking around. But we are so thankful for you. We're thankful that you're part of this journey. And we're thankful that, that we're able to bring you along with us. So let's see if I can get this part here. I remember this was tricky when I did the winch.
Mm-hmm.
That
The
little
boot
cover,
doesn't like to fit.
That little boot. There we go, over that bolt. Okay, so that is connected, fused up, and it's, again, all that comes like that. So let's go ahead and start connecting these points, and then we should be ready to go. So this says to box, not boxing, but to box. And that's the switch. So this is the one that goes to lamp. Now, one thing I wish that was longer.
Oh, yeah.
If that's the one that goes to the lamp. if the battery's there, so you would have to, if you were doing a full clean install, you would have to, I would say, make those longer because this goes to the lamp, which that is short, really. So see, we're not gonna really be able to hide that.
Aw, that stinks.
Well, we're gonna test the light anyway, and later on we'll figure out how to configure that where we like that better. But you can already see that this part here is too short, where it says to lamp. So this part here says to the control box. So we'll go ahead and plug that in.
And that has ample.
Now this one is the longest one. that's the longest one. So, and then this box now goes to the light connection here, and if I can get my eyes to work, that is keyed, and then screws on. So that works. So what we're going to do is just kind of zip tie so it's out of our way somewhat. I don't know, this part here, I'm going to try not to trip on it when I get in it. My goodness, I don't like how short that part is. Okay, I think we figured something out. Looking at where it said the labels were backwards, just so you know. So we were trying to figure out why it was only on right when we plugged it in. So where it says to box, that actually goes to light. Where it said to lamp, it actually went to box. So if you get one of these and it stays on and you can't turn it off, switch those. So we swapped it. I'll say the good thing now is we've got a little more playroom.
Yeah.
So we're going to zip tie that. We got a little more length there, if that makes sense. And then the control box. So go ahead and come out around front, Jody, and we'll show the light. So using the regular switch.
Ooh, nice and bright.
Floods on the sides. Can't wait to see what that does at night. And then now, if you go to the box, right here.
Or the app, right?
Well, we haven't got to the app yet, but just right now in the box, if I hit power, I can turn it on. Now I go here, and I can change colors.
That's kind of cool.
So,
like
yeah,
Christmas.
That's kind of cool. So, we'll see what the app does. But right now, we've got it connected, and we can test it when it gets dark. So, let's kind of zip tie this up, Jody. All right, Jody. So now let's zip tie this. Uh-oh, that does not sound good. And again, we're just going to zip tie right here to the roll bar. So I can get my hands to work. Ever had one of those days where your body just doesn't want to function? That's been like my week, it feels like. So we're just going to zip tie these along right now, the roll bar. And you guys know this is normally not the way we would do a permanent install, but this right now is just a temporary install.
Because we're not sure.
We're not. I'm just not 100% sure yet, and so we just wanted to do this awesome light review. I do like the quality of the light so far, though, and other than just that little mislabel, it seems to be a pretty decent light. Yeah. So we're just gonna go this way here. This is just going to sit in here for right now. This is the control box. So let's put the control box. I'm going to leave it loose for right now, Jody.
Okay.
Because I don't know where I'm going to put it yet.
Okay.
I don't like, you guys know this drives me crazy. I don't like wires everywhere. But I do want, again, just an honest open review.
Zip tie that up there.
Yeah, I'm just going to zip tie this right here.
And you could zip tie the control thing too beside it.
Let's see if I can do it just kind of like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just zip tie everything right here for right now. We're just reviewing this product. I'm thankful for MICTUNING to send it to us. We decided to keep it. We'll do a nice clean install, but you can see there are ways where.
And we didn't know if we wanted it on the top light, the top roll bar, or if we wanted it on the bumper, or if we wanted it on the top of the front bumper. We just weren't sure, so we wanted to install it to see how it works, to see what it lights up like, and that way maybe we'll know better where we want to put it exactly. It's not that we don't like the light, it's that we're just not sure where to put it yet.
Yeah, it's more of a us issue, not a light issue. The light seems to be pretty awesome so far, and the wiring harness is very simple. And if you wanted to extend some things, that would be very easy to do.
Yeah, because
So,
there's some exposed wire, you could do it quickly.
yeah, I mean they have it set up where if you wanted to extend it, you can. But this way, at least we can test it out, review it. So let me put the chair back in.
Okay. Careful of crimping the wires or anything.
So that's good. And so see, this way I can get in without harming the wire harness. And we're set. So we are set to for it to get dark, and we can do a review. See, my foot got caught on that.
Yeah. Of course, for a permanent install, you would hide all that and do it correctly, and we will. It's just a matter of we aren't sure exactly where to put it.
Yeah, our thing is location issue. With the light itself and the wiring harness, super easy to do. We've kind of drugged this out, just taking our time, in here and thinking about some things.
And we also had a move in there, so it's been crazy.
Yes, so let me just nip those ends there. And we're good to go. And we'll just wait now till it gets dark. We'll take our little Allen wrench so we can adjust. And if you're like me, these things always catch your leg, catch your hand. So, yeah, there are definitely neater ways to do this. And you guys have seen our videos, you know that about us. And so we're going to do that once we decide where we want it 100%. But I'm going to bring this over one more just to give me a little more leg room. Okay, so there we go. All right, guys, so you see the light bar in the back here, and we've got that installed. For us, we'll call that a temporary install. You could leave it a permanent install. The wiring harness is complete. The light is complete. We're going to take a look at the app this evening when it gets dark. We'll go out here to a park nearby and show you how bright it is. So we're excited about trying it at night, but what do you think so far, Jody?
I like the light. I'm not sure I like where it's at or, how we wired it just because we aren't sure. It's temporary, but once we get it completely where we want it, I think it's a great light. I think it's cool that it has all the colors. It's kind of fun, kind of parade-ish or Christmassy. I don't know.
Yeah, so can't wait to see what the app looks like. We'll talk about that here this evening when we try it out. We'll put it on Jody's phone so you can see it and we can record it. But we like having the shade. My bald head doesn't like the sun. So I didn't want to drill into my top until I was sure that I wanted it, and that's where I wanted it. So we're going to test the light out tonight, and stay tuned.